Hey guys, it's Riff. The reaction and response to the first Hot Takes video went really well, so we're back making another Hot Takes video. Part 2. I hope you enjoy. Black Ops 4 is a goated game when not compared to Black Ops 3. I'm not entirely sure I'd 100% agree with this. BO4 is kind of like Black Ops 2, where it has a couple of really good maps, it has a couple of shit ones, it has a couple of mediocre ones, so I think the map quality is a bit inconsistent, but I think what drags BO4 down below its potential is just the new systems. Like, the perk system doesn't bother me too much, but you have shit like, you know, having to pack-a-punch like 4 or 5 times just to get your maximum potential weapon. The perks are kind of annoying that you can only have 4 at a time. The elixirs aren't as good as gobblegums, and you have some weird decisions, but like making a rocket launcher the best weapon in the game. By no means the worst COD Zombies. I would personally play it over quite a few of the old ones, but it's, I wouldn't quite say it's goated. Cold War's HUD is worse than BO4's HUD. I think this is entirely subjective, there's nothing really objective to rank about it. However, I just prefer how simplified Cold War's HUD is. They use, like, you know, color to indicate how strong your weapon is, you know, with like the red, green, blue, orange, you know, gold rarity, that sort of thing. I really like that, whereas Black Ops 4's like fucking, you know, like the Black Ops 4 like progression meters and the level of all your weapons, and it's just, there's too much on the screen, whereas I think I prefer Cold War's more simplified approach. Nuketown is one of, if not the best, casual zombies maps. Okay, keep in mind he says casual zombies maps. This is where I would have to disagree and say that this is a very big hot take. Nuketown is a very good survival map, especially since it has, you know, unique weapons, and it also has some story notes to Moon and Black Ops 1. And the grand storyline, you know, with the blue eyes on round 25, that sort of thing. So, in that sense, I think it's a very good survival map. However, to say that it's a very good casual map is where I draw the line. The map is extremely small, claustrophobic. Playing the map in multiplayer is just a death sentence. There's not enough space for multiple people. So, it's definitely not a very good casual map. Double Pack-a-Punch in Black Ops 3 makes every gun the same, and it makes the box useless. I disagree with this purely because whilst you do have a point, you know, you can just get war weapons with double Pack-a-Punch and go to round 100 that way, and that is my preferred method on going to round 100 on Shadows of Evil. I always just buy the HVK and the Kuda, double Pack-a-Punch those, and they're kind of like my support weapons with the Servant. However, I don't know if it would make the box useless, because there are really good weapons. You can obviously get some specialist weapons, like in, you know, the Chronicles and Revelations, you can get the Ragnaroks. Obviously, the best weapons are still within the box. You have like the Dingo, the Haymaker, RPK, those sorts of things. So I definitely wouldn't say that it made the box useless, but I understand I understand your point. Well, what do we have here? I mean, you guys know me, I think Origins is my favourite map of all time, or at the very least my second favourite behind Shadows of Evil. It's a fantastic map, and I can no way bring myself to say that it's overrated, as the map is just fantastic. It innovated a shit ton of things, the staffs are still satisfying to use even to this day. G-strikes are amazing, the shovels, 1,000-foot-tall robots. Most of the issues that people have with Origins are just skill issues, like the mud. You can literally use the tank, get stamina, or just teleport around the map with the crazy place. I will agree that some things are a bit bullshit, like the Templar zombies, but overall, Origins is a fantastic map and 100% an S-tier map. Also, Origins is better than Mob, let's have it right. World at War has the best zombies. Aside from Vanguard, to be honest, I think that World at War has the worst zombies. Mainly because the only reason to go back and replay it is just for nostalgia. Other than that, though, the game is fundamentally glitchy, clunky, not all that fun to play. The maps have been remade not once but twice. You can experience all of the maps in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 3. You know, World at War just has nothing going for it from a modern perspective, and I would say it's honestly one of the worst zombies games. I mean, I don't really know if I should include this or not, as this is kind of an objective fact more than a hot take. I think the reason why people would view this as a hot take is just because it's a non-Treyarch map, it doesn't belong anywhere near the top 10. when in reality, Zombies in Spaceland is goated. If it was in Black Ops 3, it would be easily within everyone's top 10, but it wasn't, unfortunately. Well, even though I disagree with this guy's takes, at the very least it's nice to see that you're doubling down on your take and you don't give a flying fuck about what other people think of you. Honestly, props to you, dude. We need more people like you in the world. Alpha Omega is in your top 10 favorite maps. Okay, this is kind of the opposite of Spaceland, where I feel like this is an objective fact. That this map doesn't belong anywhere near the top 10. We really didn't ask for, nor want, nor care about a reimagined version of Nuketown. Nuketown is already the most remade map in Call of Duty history, let alone Zombies. It was introduced into Zombies as like a side survival map with a few nice story notes to Moon and that. However, to introduce it as like a fully fledged map with story assets, it just didn't work. The ray guns were all shit, not fun to use at all. It was very claustrophobic, non-original. The map lacked identity, it lacked soul. It just wasn't a fun map, and I really don't understand why people feel the urge to defend this piece of shit. I remember you every night, don't worry. No, but joking aside, like, I think this is kind of a hot take. It has fuck all to do with Zombies, but I wanted to include it purely because this person is under the assumption that I will ever get big on YouTube, and we can only hope for the best. However, you know, I'm doing my best, and you guys are being more than amazing, so I just wanted to include this as it was quite a nice thing to read, but, you know, whether we get big on YouTube in the next year or in the next 5 years, I think that this is a hot take regardless, as you guys are the true heroes. I don't want to sound like Homelander here, but yeah, you guys are the real heroes. Anyways, guys, that was all for today's hot takes video. I'm gonna lie down as I feel like my throat is about to give out on me. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I don't know, hit me up on Twitch or some